Yeah, so this year the Bears offense has been struggling. And do you think what is wrong with their offense and is it a coaching issue? I personally think that it's the GM because I mean they had passed up, in future drafts on Mahomes and Watson.
Well, they have had success with Trubisky and Nick Foles. I mean, they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles at quarterback. The Philadelphia
Mhm.
Eagles did. So both those guys have had times where they've played well. Now, yeah, certainly the drafting of Trubisky, moving up in the draft to get him, that's been criticized a lot. But the coaches made the decision to go with Nick Foles, and so far he's playing worse than what Trubisky did early in the season. So
I love to hear you say that.
I'm not sure what that move accomplished. But then, as a coach, how do you go back to the first guy? Because you sold your team on the second guy. You sold the media on the second guy. This is the guy that's going to get us right. I got to make this one move, and we're all going to be, it's all going to be good from here on out. And now you got to go away from that guy.
Yeah.
That's a difficult situation to be in as a team and as an organization. But it is clear that the offense is holding the Bears back. They play a really good brand of defense. But it's also clear that the quarterback and Nagy, who's the play caller on offense, they haven't been on the same page despite having two different quarterbacks under center this year.
Yep. And that leads me to your point, 'cause I'm a Bears fan and I watch that team closely. And what you said about the Patriots playing to your players' strengths, playing to the strengths of your roster is what they do best. It's what Nagy and this Bears team is not doing. Trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. They're trying to make Foles and Trubisky in this offense be something that is not, and it's so frustrating as a Bears fan. I'm completely out the door on Matt Nagy. Do you think that he is the issue and he should consider giving up offensive play calling?
I think he's got to look at something like that because, what they say the definition of insanity is, keeping doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Yeah.
You tried a different quarterback, the same results. So is it the quarterbacks or is it you as a play caller? And I'm always struck by coaches who are unwilling to bend their system to suit the players that they have.
Yeah.
I understand your system is great, but it's not great with this player. And these are the players that are on your team. So now you've got to do some adapting and some adjusting. And the coaches who are insistent upon running their system, um, in the end, it's just ego, but it doesn't help the team win games. So for Nagy and the Bears, they've got to find a way to step back a little bit, perhaps watch some of the tape of what the Eagles did with Nick Foles, watch some of the things of Trubisky that he did in college, find the things that those guys were comfortable with, find the things that brought those guys success, and then try to call plays like that.
Yep. Exactly. You're preaching on that one.